الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونتوب إليه ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا وسيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له، وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، وأشهد أن سيدنا وحبيبنا وقدوتنا محمدا صلى الله عليه وسلم عبده ورسوله عليه وعلى آله وصحبه ومن تبعه أفضل الصلاة والسلام. أما بعد، إخوتي وأحبابي في الدين، أذكركم بتقوى المولى الكريم سبحانه وتعالى، وهو الذي أوصى عباده المؤمنين في محكم التنزيل فقال عز وجل: يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون. وقال سبحانه وتعالى: يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء، واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا. My dear brothers in Islam, at the time when the Western world was sinking in the darkness of ignorance, that time, which became to be known the Dark Ages, as they call it, or the Middle Ages, this is the expression that many people they use. They say Dark Ages. At that time, the Muslim world was living in the golden ages. Golden age, brightness, bright age. And nowadays, we find many Muslims, unfortunately, when they refer to that time, they say that the Dark Ages. They were influenced, knowing or not, by the propaganda of the Western world against Islam, Muslim and Islamic civilization. Unfortunately, Muslims nowadays, they are taking their history from the Western world. And then we go back to check why it was dark there for them and it was golden ages for us. It was golden ages for the Muslims because at that time they stick to their religion. They follow the teaching of Islam, the Quran and the Sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam in every aspect of their life. So they made a lot of advancement. Civilization that taught the whole world the real meaning of science, knowledge, discovering this world. And many of the Europeans at that time, they used to go to Andalusia, which is Spain now, southern Spain, that part of the world, where there were many of the Islamic universities to learn, to take their knowledge. And when the Muslims left their religion, now they are living in the Dark Ages. Because they forgot the teaching which was revealed to them, the light that was given to them from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. On the other side, the Western world was in the Dark Ages because they stick to the misguided religion. A religion which was deviated from the teaching of Allah Azza wa Jal. And then the church was dominant at that time, and they were in war with the scientists and anybody who just thinking about science. For them, they have good excuse to stay away or split away from the church and the teaching of that false religion or teaching, which was deviation from the original teaching of Isa alayhi salam. And then started this, what they call it, secularism. Ilmaniya, what does it mean? That means to separate the life of this world from the hereafter, state from religion, worldly life from the other life. And they repeated, whatever for God is for God, and whatever for Caesar is for Caesar. Unfortunately, some Muslims, because they don't know their history, they don't know their civilization, they are ignorant of the teaching, of the revelation that was revealed to them, they followed their footsteps. And they thought that we are backward because of our religion, while in fact we are behind because we left our religion. Compare and you can see. So, my dear brothers, this concept or philosophy, which is called secularism, in fact, this is something that never ever fit the Muslims who say La ilaha illallah and Muhammad Rasulullah. Because our religion, in fact, our Islam is our comprehensive, complete way of life that cover all aspects of our life. It's not just for the hereafter, but also for this world. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, teaching us, قل إن صلاتي ونسكي ومحياي ومماتي لله رب العالمين. This is the way of the Muslim. Say, indeed, my prayer, my rites of sacrifice, my living and my dying are for Allah, the Lord of the world. So the Muslim is rewarded whenever he is doing anything, even of this world, with the intention to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and to benefit himself and benefit other Muslims. This is the deen that encouraged Muslims, brought the Arabs, the nomad, who were living for hundreds of years in this peninsula. And in 25 years, they established the best and the highest in value and advancement civilization that man know ever. That man ever know the civilization of Islam. The Muslims were leaders in all, not only religion, in all fields of knowledge. And from them, the Western world restarted their movement. So my dear brothers, it is strange that you will find some Muslims, they say we are liberal Muslims. I am liberal Muslim. And I am secular. You know, they think they are doing good. There is no liberal. Because this term, especially this term, when talk about liberal, that means he disconnect himself from the value of his religion. But the Muslim is controlled by his deen. What's the meaning of Islam? What's the meaning of being Muslim? All of us we know. It means to submit our will for whom? For Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Therefore, it's not my choice. It's the choice of whom? The one who created me. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put for us guidelines for our life. Whoever follow the guidance of Allah, he will find success on the individual basis and also on the community basis or any society. And read history, look at history, what you will see. Whenever Muslims, they stick to their religion, they get success, they get victory, they are in the upper hand. They have the upper hand. And whenever they leave their religion, they go behind. And this is why the enemies of Islam, they work day and night. They work hard to disconnect the Muslims from their religion, from the Quran, from the teaching of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. They are supporting any bid'ah. This is why they support any deviated sects of Islam. This is what they are doing. But they don't like anybody who is trying to apply the real teaching of the Kitab, the Sunnah, the Quran, and the Sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam in their life. So my dear brothers, we should be aware of this. We should teach our children. We should learn about history, about our civilization, about our religion, and never, we should not be misguided by different concepts or philosophies that's far away from the teaching of Islam. بارك الله لي ولكم في القرآن العظيم ونفعني وإياكم بما فيه من الآية والذكر الحكيم. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله العظيم لي ولكم فاستغفروه إنه هو الغفور الرحيم. الحمد لله وكفى والصلاة والسلام على النبي المصطفى ومن سار على نهجه واقتفى. أما بعد, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala taught us in the Quran that we should follow the full code of Islam. يا أيها الذين آمنوا ادخلوا في السلم كافة. We who believe, enter Islam. That means take Islam as a whole. Allah Azza wa Jal condemned the Jew when they take part of the teaching of their book and they left the others. Allah Azza wa Jal said, أفتؤمنون ببعض الكتاب وتكفرون ببعض فما جزاء من يفعل ذلك منكم إلا خزي في الحياة الدنيا ويوم القيامة يردون إلى أشد العذاب وَمَا اللَّهُ بِغَافِلٍ عَمَّا تَعْمَلُونَ. Then do you believe in a part of the scripture and reject the rest? Then what is the recompense of those who do so among you, except disgrace in this life, in the life of this world? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala choose for us al-Islam. So when Muslim said, I am Muslim, that means he will accept and he will follow whatever Allah Azza wa Jal regulated in the Quran or the Sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. It's not a choice for a Muslim that he like this or not, and he will do it or he doesn't, because we always refer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. أَلَا لَهُ الْخَلْقُ وَالْأَمْرُ. Allah is the one, Allah Azza wa Jal, He's the one who created. And He is the one who teach us and show us and give us guidance how to live in this world, to get the six success. The Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said in a hadith which was mentioned, reported in الصحيح, narrated by Abu Hurairah رضي الله عنه قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم تعس عبد الدينار تعس عبد الدرهم تعس عبد الخميصة. The meaning, wretched is the slave of dinar and the slave of the dirham and the slave of khamisa, luxury clothes. What's the meaning of this hadith? The slave of this world, the slave of enjoyment of this world, all what he does care is just what to eat and what to drink, collect money from lawful and unlawful sources. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if this matter is halal or haram. This is not the way of the Muslim. So my dear brothers, Islam, we should understand our religion. And we should understand that secularism does not fit in Islam or for a Muslim. Liberalism, which means give the person to do whatever he wants, even it was contradict with the teaching of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, this is a way for destruction for communities and societies. As you see now, what's going on in the world. What's going on in the world, in fact, it's leading to the destruction of this world. Why? Because people, they do what they think it's good. They never learn from the Quran, the books of Allah Azza wa Jalla. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned the fate of previous nations. And this was mentioned not only in the Quran, even previous books. And they know this. What's happened to the people of Lut? What happened for the people of Ad? What happened for the Pharaoh? Why Allah Azza wa Jalla mentioned all these stories for us? To take a listen. But people now, they repeat the same sin which was made and was the reason for the destruction of the people of Lut. So my dear brothers, we should go back to our roots. We should go back to the teaching of the Quran and the Sunnah of the Prophet. We should be proud of our religion, our civilization. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide us all to the best. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. وبارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم صل وسلم وانعم وبارك على عبدك ورسولك محمد. وارض اللهم عن الأربعة الخلفاء الراشدين الأئمة المهديين أبي بكر وعمر وعثمان وعلي وعن سائر الصحابة والتابعين ومن سار على نهجهم إلى يوم الدين وعنا معهم برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم أعز الإسلام والمسلمين. اللهم أعز الإسلام وانصر المسلمين واحمي حوزة الدين واجعل اللهم هذا البلد رخاء سخاء آمنا مطمئنا وسائر بلاد المسلمين برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم اغفر للمسلمين والمسلمات والمؤمنين والمؤمنات الأحياء منهم والأموات برحمتك يا مجيب الدعوات يا رب العالمين. اللهم ارحم أخواننا المستضعفين في الأرض الذين شردوا وقتلوا وأخرجوا من بيوتهم وديارهم لا لشيء إلا أن يقولوا لا إله إلا الله. اللهم كن لهم عونا ونصيرا برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم أمن روعاتهم واستر عوراتهم وأغثهم بنصرك يا قوي يا عزيز. اللهم عليك بأعدائك أعداء الدين من الكفرة والمنافقين احصهم عددا واقتلهم بددا ولا تغادر منهم أحدا. عباد الله إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون. فاذكروا الله العظيم الجليل يذكركم واشكروه على نعمه يزدكم ولذكر الله أكبر والله يعلم ما تصنعون.